Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today to speak in support of H.R. 3218, the Harry W. Culmary Veterans Educational Assistance Act. This bipartisan package will extend and ultimately improve our veterans' access to GI Bill benefits. And while I wasn't prepared to speak to this, since my colleague from Indiana, Mr. Messer, just spoke, I also rise in support of the Takano-Messer Amendment to support those veterans who are not receiving credits now from their time at ITT Tech. So I do support that amendment as well. But I'm proud to be a part of this bill that Chairman Rowe has so ably shepherded, and appreciate the bipartisan support, both sides of the aisle, for including the Veterans Test Accessibility Act. This act does just what the title implies. It gives our veterans simpler, fair access to tests like the SAT and GRE, as well as licensing and certification tests like certifications to be mechanics, firefighters, realtors, to just name a few. Our current law requires veterans to use a full month of eligibility to be reimbursed for these tests. Given the relatively low cost of many tests, it simply isn't worth it for many veterans to lose potential reimbursement for an entire month of other educational expenses like tuition. This provision fixes that problem. Veterans will be reimbursed for the amount of the test only, and they can still utilize the remaining eligibility to cover other educational expenses incurred that month. Our vets have the skills and experience that many universities' employers are looking for, but they face challenges, and this common sense provision will give our veterans the tools they need to compete in the job market, help address veteran under and unemployment. It allows them to take what they've learned, so many skills that they learned prior to and during their service, use these benefits they've earned to advance their education and career. I'd like to thank Chairman Rowe for his leadership, the VSOs, all of our colleagues who've contributed to this important piece of legislation, and I urge passage. Yield back.